Many of us would say that having to convince your parents that you made $38K in the comfort of your own home is a problem they would like to have. In the case of WhoFishy and his brother, explaining their run through the Fortnite scene became a welcome chore, and with the work they were putting in, it only made sense that they were rewarded.
So around World Cup time, my brother and I, we started playing Fortnite. We take it a little more seriously, but we were still just casual players. Around Winter Royale though, we started picking it up, and I think we made around like $3,000 each. So that was our kind of like, hey, this can really be, our career if we choose. And we started putting more and more work in, and come time console duo FNCS, we got second, made $38,000. And that was kind of our big start with, Fortnite, because then we could buy better PCs, move out to Virginia, and once that happened, we got signed to Optimal Ambition. I placed really well in the solo FNCS season. I got fourth in 3 of the consistency weeks, and I placed 7th overall in the finals. So that was kind of my big start and launch to my competitive career.
So when we first switched from casual over to like full-time competitive players, and we were taking all the time, 8 to 12 hours a day, playing and studying and doing all that stuff. It was really nice that we lived in the same house, because if we got in trouble, we both got in trouble from mom. So if one of us gets in trouble, we both get in trouble, it's all good. But we would stay up until I think like 3 or 4 in the morning. And at the time I was still in college, he was still in high school, so we had to be places at like 7 or 8 in the morning. And our parents would get so furious with us staying up late. But that was like the time that we had to put in order to get to that next level of competitive. Like we'd go full days of school, full days of baseball, whatever it was. For him, it was music. And after that, it was grind until we have to go to sleep for 2 hours to go to school.
It was definitely cool to be with my brother Jack on this journey, because we've always been competing against each other, and we finally had this chance to play together and make a lot of money together. So it was definitely a benefit to the whole journey.
So coming from college baseball, I definitely knew what it took to work hard and at the collegiate level, which is a lot higher than a lot of people are used to working, and they're not used to, giving it their all physically, mentally, all that kind of thing that goes into it, training, preparing. So once we switched from casual to competitive, it was kind of like I took all the energy I had in college baseball and just flipped it right into Fortnite. So I, came up with schedules for us. We would VOD review at night. We would do stuff that make sure we weren't getting too tired, do stuff that, was keeping us focused and on track and actually progressing at the game instead of just playing it and kind of like drooling away. Like we were always focused 100% of the time. And I think that's something that came from myself playing college baseball and Kyle playing music at a pretty high level.
The first time really making a lot of money off a game was kind of just like dumbfounding. We were kind of both just like speechless. We told our parents and they didn't even believe us at first. So we had to, show them the actual payout form and, that we actually got paid for this tournament. Going from a casual gamer, just playing a couple hours a day for fun to becoming a competitive player is a complete switch. You have to change up your routine. You have to be playing, at least 6 to 8 hours a day. At that time, I was playing 12 to 14, just nonstop grinding, VOD reviewing, fixing your mistakes. It's a lengthy process, but it can definitely pay off.
So having a brother that, was side by side with me as a duo coming up in the scene, it was everything. I don't think I would be where I am without him today, especially because, we played together. That was my duo. That was the person I could count on. If I went down, he would clutch up. If he went down, I would clutch up. So it kind of goes back and forth, but having your partner be your brother is really cool, because you share that love that you have for your family, you share that bond together. You almost like know what the other guy's saying without him having to say it.
It's not hard to believe that getting flown out to different parts of the country, rubbing elbows with gaming juggernauts, and making a living off one's passion would be the limit to one's potential. For some, however, it's the sign of even greater things to come.